Hello everyone. This video is a continuation of my last video on Microsoft Bot framework. In the last video, we had created a cobot using the local environment, such as using bot framework templates, Visual Studio, and testing using bot emulator. Now, in this video, we'll be creating a cobot using the Azure Portal. So you have to go to the Azure Portal, and so before creating any resources, I'll be creating a resource group so that I'll be putting all my resources into it. So let's create a resource group. I'll give the name as tutorial RG. Location, let it be Southeast Asia. So before creating our main chatbot resource, I'll create a app service plan. You can create an app service plan while creating your chatbot resource as well, but let me create it beforehand only. So I'll give the name as tutorial app service plan. Operating system Windows, region, Southeast Asia. These regions are basically mostly where your customers are present. So as Southeast Asia cost me less, so I'll be selecting this region. And size, I'll be taking the free infrastructure, shared infrastructure. So this is a free computation power they'll be providing 60 minutes per day and with 1 GB of memory. And let me create it. Yeah, we have created our app service plan. Now we'll be starting creating our web app bot. So the chatbot is present under resource web app bot. So you type here web app bot. So this basically creates two resources, app service and web app bot. And I'll give the name as tutorial echo bot. And location, I'll select as Southeast Asia. Pricing tier, I'll keep it as free. App name is automatically taken from bot handle. So there presently two templates are available, echo bot and basic bot. Basic bot is an advanced bot that will be seeing in next set of videos. And you can create the bots using any SDK language. Presently the Azure supports C# and Node.js. It also supports Python and other languages as well, but this template is available basically in two languages only, C# and Node.js. So in this video we'll be creating a echo bot. So I'll select echo bot and click OK. And the app service plan just now we have created, I'll be selecting here. If you have not created earlier, you can create it over here, but it will create a app service plan with the standard pricing tier. So in order to avoid that standard pricing tier, I have created already beforehand. So let me select this pricing tier. And if you want to enable analytics for your bot, like how your bot is performing, you can enable the application insights. So currently I don't want that one. And authentication purpose, you can create a Microsoft App ID and password. So for better security, I recommend you to register your bot in Azure AD. So in order to register your bot, click on create new and create app ID in the app registration portal. This will take me to the Azure AD app registration portal. So let me click on new registration and give a name for my application, tutorial echo bot. And you select the access to this application. You can select single tenant, multi-tenant, or multi-tenant along with the personal accounts. So I'll be selecting the single tenant. To know more about this, you can see my uh, future video. I'll be telling you how this is to be selected based on the requirement. So currently I'll use a single tenant, and you keep this redirect URI empty since it is optional, we don't require, and we click on register. After registering, you'll be provided with the application ID, directory ID, and object ID. You copy the application ID and paste it in the Microsoft App ID of our web app bot registration form. For the password, we go to certificates and secrets, and we generate a new client secret. So for Echo Bot, I'll keep the expiry as never and generate it. Make sure you copy the client secret now only, otherwise if you leave this page, you won't be able to retrieve this client secret. You can only generate new one, you cannot retrieve the old one. So you make sure you copy it in some place. So I'll copy the client secret and paste it in password and then click OK. This is basically to increase the bot security, and I click on create. So the deployment is in progress. Yeah, so successfully it has created a web app bot. I'll go to the resource. You can either way, you can go from resource group, or either you can select the notification panel and click on the resource. And this is a web app bot created for us, and I'll there's an option under bot management, test in web chat, so it allows us to test our chatbot in the Azure portal itself. So might be some issue because it shows us the welcome messages, hello and welcome, and whatever we type, it replies back to us. So I don't think so it's working, because it should show us the welcome message. Yeah, let it be. But yeah, let me show you how you can download the source code. Under build, there's an option download bot source code. So this will download the bot source code and allow you to develop in the local environment. So the zip folder is ready. Let me download the source code. So once you unzip the folder, I'm just directly opening just to show you the content of it. So this is the same folder structure what we have seen in the local bot, except there are additional deployment files are available in this one. And once you extract this folder, you click on echobot.sln, that is the solution file. So you can develop using the Visual Studio. And you can also make changes to the source code using the online editor. So there is an option over here, open online code editor. It's a kind of virtual Visual Studio code. So here is the source code available. You can make changes in this one and save the code right here. So it gets auto saved, so you don't have to save it. And yeah, so let's see whether our web app bot testing is working or not. Yeah, I think it's having some issues. Yeah, this like how we create our web app bot. If you want to connect to certain channels, you can connect it using this option, channels. So yeah, there was an issue. For any bot related errors, this health shows up here, like how many errors your chatbot is throwing. And you can connect to the various channels available: Alexa, direct line speech, email, and many others. WhatsApp channel is still in progress. You can embed this. You can integrate Microsoft Bot framework with WhatsApp using the third-party services. For that, you can watch my another video on integrating WhatsApp with Microsoft Bot framework. Yeah, this how we create a EchoBot in using the Azure Portal. Yeah, there is some issue over here, but this is the process how we create it. Yeah, thank you all.